world. This is Matt, co-founder of Metafide, calling in today for a live supercharged event. So we are predicting the price of BTC, and damn, has our BTC fallen all the way down to 62,130. We could drop below the 60s again, which will be unfortunate, But it seems like
BTC has fallen, but not like ETH has fallen.
Oh my god,
it is
ETH coming down, but
tripped over and smashed its face.
There's a pretty crazy one. I guess let's just get into covering the breaking news. So, I've been a supporter of Zcash. I like privacy tokens, but Zcash, or call it Zcrash, Zcash crashed over 50% in the last 24 hours and wiped out about $5 billion for its market cap. So what they found out, there was a flaw hidden inside Zcash's Orchard privacy pool since May 2022 and remained undetected for nearly 4 years despite multiple security audits. Security researcher Taylor Hornby reported that he used Claude Opus 4.8 to build a working proof of concept that successfully generated counterfeit Zcash in local testing on May 29th. Although the bug has now been patched on June 2nd, the issue is that Zcash's privacy design makes it impossible to know if any fake Zcash was minted before the fix. Unlike Bitcoin, where anyone could verify the supply, Zcash's privacy design makes it impossible to audit whether fake coins were secretly minted before the fix. The team denies any fake Zcash was minted, but traders are selling on the fear alone. Imagine someone secretly adding extra chips into a casino, but because of the way the system works, neither the casino nor the players could tell which chips are real and which chips are fake. Shielded Labs is exploring a proposed network upgrade to allow anyone to verify the integrity of Zcash supply.
Wow.
Jesus.
Isn't that crazy that it lasted 4 years?
I'm telling you, these auditors are not that good, man. Okay, Listen, it's like some team in another country that wants to steal your stuff, who's auditing it and pretending like they're the auditor, but they're also the hackers. Or it's usually a lot of people use automated programs to audit. And so, they'll tell you, oh, it's going to take a week, 2 weeks. Our team's got to go through it. But they use some type of program. They audit it. They say it's fine. They give you a stamp of approval. And so a lot of the auditing is kind of BS. So that's why it's just good to never build any tokens that have any type of minting feature in them at all. But I know some of these ecosystems work off of that, but
yeah, it's like a main function of how it works, right?
Yeah, I know. But again, it's like just continues to prove like anything that has a minting feature becomes non-DeFi.
I feel like it adds another like attack vector to it.
Yep.
But it I think is it could be done safely though, surely.
Yeah. But now that it's verifiable, I don't know if that hurts any of its like privacy. Well,
it sounded like that was saying that like the total supply was a verifiable thing, didn't it? Or did I mishear that?
That's what they said, but I don't know. I just feel like now you're going to have more people looking into Zcash.
Yep.
But man, Polymarkets is in trouble, man, still. Everyone's talking about it. Too bad they don't know you can't even sue them because the CFTC isn't responding to any lawsuits.
Well, you're kidding.
No, because they don't have enough board members.
Oh, that's right.
They're already getting sued by a bunch of the states in the U.S. for allowing sports betting and then not giving the state any taxes for it. So it's kind of a freaking mess.
Motherfuckers.
Oh, Jesus, man. Crypto is definitely struggling right now.
There's more and more people coming out about the Oh yeah, just reading the Zcash thing now. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
There's more and more people coming out about the putting money into the poly market thing as well.
Yeah, some sketchy stuff over there. Some people pocketed some serious coinage. It's crazy because like what they've spent money on in the last like year is just customer acquisition, and they've just been spending, getting like all the publicity they can. You know, doing the grocery store, doing in-person events. You know, sponsoring all these athletes, making diamond chains. You know, they had all the KOLs talking about it, and it's just like all that customer acquisition has just been gone in a blip.
Yeah. Oh, and worse. Like, yeah.
Yeah. That is too bad. But if you guys do want to check out a cool company, I was chatting with these guys, Polygon, yesterday, and they are a copy trading platform on top of Poly Markets, and they have an analytics platform so you could find the best traders, you know, people who have high win rates, good P&Ls, and you can directly go in and use a bot and then copy trade them.
Yeah, I feel like that's a trap. It's like
I let him know. I was like, yeah, it works great until the guy realizes he's getting copy traded, and then he starts making a bunch of bad decisions so that everyone comes in on the other side of the trade, and then he starts cashing out.
Yeah, I know. Well, it doesn't. It kind of is. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy that he can like. At that stage, he can do anything. Like, you know, you could just place as many positions as possible and then sell out of them instantly for a profit.
Yep.
Like sell into the volume of people that are buying after you.
Yep.
And just rinse and repeat. Like, yeah, you could do it. You wouldn't even need multiple markets. You could just buy in the one market. Everyone piles in after you. You sell into that volume. Everyone sells in after you. You rebuy into it. Like just again and again and again. You could rinse your whole copy trading followers in a single market, in a single one-day Bitcoin prediction game. It's just the copy trading thing doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense if you find it and you're the only one, maybe, that's like, you know, and so it's not, they don't have the volume there to do it, but at a certain stage it just becomes yeah,
they're doing pretty good though. They made like 500K in Q1 rev, so they got a lot of people using it. And there are people, some people have been doing well. It's like not everyone's turned to the scamming yet, which is good.
yeah.
So I think you just got to be careful, but I think you can find some good things. The Michael Saylor thing is still crazy. Like, dude only sold $2.5 million of Bitcoin, but I think he lost like, it was like 8 million or it was 8 billion like value in like market cap or something afterwards.
Yeah. I mean, I think it still makes sense to me. Like, it's like he's got to set the precedent that he can sell. He should have done way earlier. That's the only thing. Like, it's like he's got to have the precedent there that.
Yeah. I just don't know why people like
sell.
are so sensitive to it and are like, he's just gonna keep buying. If he ever sells, like it's majorly bad. It's like, you know, he's gotta like return some of the funds.
Yeah, he's got to be able to sell. It's otherwise it's like
loop,
meaningless. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like Tom Lee, like I've been saying, that one is not the brightest one. like having more supply than the Ethereum Foundation.
Oh yeah.
Like, how do you get out of that? I don't know. Like, what are you gonna lend
Yeah.
into USDC? Like, that's just not good
Yeah.
either. You're just gonna be asking to get liquidated because those short sellers are gonna want to buy your freaking ETH for cheap.
Yep.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he must be so underwater right now.
Yeah.
Crazily underwater. I wonder what his average, people talk about Sailor's average price. I wonder what his average price is.
Oh, I have no clue. I know that Kalshi got their perps out. The first ever CFTC approved Bitcoin perpetual futures trade in the US now on Kalshi.
Sorry, what?
Yes, you can trade perpetual futures for BTC on Kalshi now, and it's the
Huh.
first ever
Yeah, right.
approved one in the
I
US.
really thought they were. I thought they were kind of steering far more into the sports.
Yeah.
Kalshi. I thought they'd like kind of like decided to not do that route. That's funny.
They have a great legal team, so they hopped on it right away. It seems like they're the first one to get approved,
Yep.
which is huge because there's a lot of funds that want to trade perps and they can't, like, legally. And so I think they'll get a fair amount of volume just being the first. It's a pretty good move.
Yep.
I think that thing Dare Market never took off. Remember that one?
Damn market.
It was like a place that you could do dares and like people would put up money for it. They'd be like, shave your head or get like a Bitcoin tattoo, blah, blah, blah. And people would pay you.
Yeah, right.
They made that cool video about like people doing the dares and getting paid.
Huh. I missed that entirely.
Yeah, it broke crypto for a little bit. There are a lot of people talking about it.
How Black Mirror is that?
Oh, I know, right?
Did it go that fucked up?
I don't think it ever got that fucked up. I think people tried, but like no one really went for it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So who knows, man? Sick and tired of waking up to a new hack every day.
It is really every day. It's been the last like week or so. I feel like it's been like the opening thing we've talked about.
Yeah. I had a good this is not financial advice, of course, it's just random theory. But I had a good commodities play come to my brain last night. Since the Strait of Hormuz is still closed down, like, it's definitely good. I mean, not good, but it would definitely hurt commodities. But then I was like, okay, if you could find the commodities that are carbs, and that GLPs, like the weight loss medication, is on the rise in the US, it's rampant. Like so many people are using it now to lose weight. That means they're not going to be eating carbs over the next year as they're trying to lose weight. And so the carb sales are going to go down with the pressure of the Strait of Hormuz. So shorting commodities could be a really good call.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, think about it, dude. Think about how many. It's like I know so many moms that are using it. Like, it's getting crazy.
But why all commodities, sorry?
Now, just ones that are carbs.
Okay. As in like wheat and stuff
Yeah,
like
and like
that.
wheat and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I still think if we have I haven't looked into it recently, but I mean, maybe they're letting the fertilizer ships through. But I mean, if the strait closes back down, and I also haven't looked in the weather stuff, but like it was looking like there was like a badass drought through the US. Australia is like one of the world's biggest wheat exporters, and we like are predicted to have our worst wheat harvest in a bunch of years.
Hmm.
I think it's actually only maybe like 3 years or something. Fuck all, but really, but um, it's not expected to pick back up either. Like like with if fertilizer prices don't come back down, it's like people will just produce a different crop.
Hmm.
Um, and I guess like you end up with soy is obviously a fucking very complicated thing because then you end up with like you know consumers also choosing, well, I won't buy the wheat then, I'll buy soy or whatever you're producing. But I still feel like it's got a more upside shot than a downside shot.
Well, right. If the demand is still up and you have scarcity, then yeah. But if the demand's down and you have scarcity, then it kind of maybe evens out, you know? And then
But
if something changes and then it frees everything up, then you get the dramatic down because now you don't have the scarcity, but then you don't have the demand now. And so that's what I'm thinking about. Like it's if they do end up ending the war and then you have no demand for it, then you could have a pretty good downfall afterwards.
yep,
Because you would have all those people thinking that, okay, it's going to just rocket up because there's going to be scarcity of it and the price is going to go up because there's going to be more demand. But I think they may be wrong about the demand for it.
yep.
But again, still a big risk, like everything else.
Do you see Ace almost hit that 25x streak jackpot in the late supercharge yesterday?
Oh my God, I didn't know. I saw that he got
Yep.
to like a 10x. I didn't know he got that far.
It was a 19x, I think, or 20x, something like that.
Holy crap.
Yep.
Good for Ace, man.
Yeah. Almost good for Ace. We didn't quite get there, but being good on him for having such a crack at it. That is a pretty epic
Yeah.
streak.
Love to see it though.
Yeah. In this game, Blockchain Bane on an 8x streak. He's come very close a couple of times too, actually.
Yeah. Bane and his bots, man. It's Bane's world. We're just living in it. I'm just looking for any positive news out there. Nothing. Nothing right now. I see a lot of Doge stuff though.
A lot of Doge stuff. And should be seeing us with in a bit of that soon too, I hear.
Yeah. Oh, I don't like how the markets are going in the US. There's like a scrape for retail right now. And that means like institutional demand is down. So like for example, like Fidelity lowered the minimum account requirement for the SpaceX IPO. It used to be as high as $500,000 and now it's just $2,000. So they're just getting a bunch of retail to get into the SpaceX IPO. And then on the other side of things, the SEC finally eliminated the $25,000 minimum for day trading. So like that went into effect not too long ago, but I think now it's like actually going live. So you used to have 25K in your account to be able to day trade, and now that's been eliminated. And I think that's just because all the perp dexes popped up and became competitive because they didn't have the same requirements and stuff like that.
Yep.
But like what it makes is all it allows for is a bunch of teens who are going to like gamble their money away to come into the market. Like it was there to protect people. I definitely do think it protected some people.
Have you changed? Hang on, have you changed your opinion on that? Because I thought last time we spoke that you were saying that you thought it was like a good thing that they were removing it because it allowed other people into.
It's good and it's bad, right? Like it's both.
Yep.
Because it's good for the people who have the know-abouts how to do it and are educated and they want to basically trade. They want to day trade, but they haven't been able to and they don't meet the requirements. But like overall, what you get is a lot of teens and kids who are new to trading who just start day trading and getting their accounts wiped out. So it's both. Like it's good for my belief on like equality in finance and basically not just blocking people out like through dumb rules, which would be like accredited investors, people who make like over $250,000 of income or hold $1 million of assets, get these really good investment opportunities, which the yields are sometimes like over 10%. But basically, if you don't make that amount of money and have that amount of assets, you're not smart enough to be able to get into those investments. So I feel like stuff like that, like I don't really like, right? They're like equality in finance. And of course, some people have been blocked out by this ruling that they needed to have that much in their account. It used to be 50,000, then they dropped it down to 25,000, and now it's 0. But all these kids follow these like day traders, these fake day traders who like trade the S&P and other things like that, and they're all just going to get led into these traps. Like, so it's good and it's bad. Hopefully it like ends up like people learn their lesson and then it eventually ends up becoming good. But in the beginning, it'll probably be like a gamble bloodbath. So it just really depends. But yeah.
Apparently an Australian performer has had his US visa revoked and had to come home. I have no idea who he is though. He does not look familiar at all, but
let me see. I knew one artist that got his visa revoked.
Kelly Holiday, something like that.
No clue.
Neither. Doesn't even say why. He's probably snorting coke off a post office box.
I got him.
I don't know why my visa's been revoked.
Crypto, we're gonna need some good news soon.
Feels like more bad coming though, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I heard about this crazy ruling the other day. So like the Department of Justice issued an order that permanently bars the IRS from auditing past tax returns of Donald Trump.
No way. Just
Yeah.
specifically him.
Yes.
Fuck off. No way.
Yeah, dude.
What the fuck?
And I'm like, and again, I don't like that because my whole thing is you shouldn't have a lifeboat.
No shit.
You shouldn't have a lifeboat to get out of here in case anything goes bad. And like, I know they're making a ton of money on crypto stuff, and they're probably not paying all of their taxes on it. Like, you know, who really knows if they are or not? And the issue is like they've probably cashed away billions of dollars. And if anything goes wrong, like one of them could just walk onto a plane knowing his seed phrase, and he could be walking like out of the country with billions of dollars.
Yeah.
You know? But it's like Trump like basically used the DOJ to make this ruling so they couldn't audit them.
What the hell? I guess it could probably be reversed though.
I don't know.
And probably will by whoever gets in next.
Yeah, I don't know when the final ruling is, but I know this was announced like 2 days ago or something. Like,
what the absolute fuck?
No, I don't do audits.
What the fuck?
They need to extend it to the rest of the people in crypto, man. Like I haven't sold any crypto assets in years. And what I'm worried about is how, like, because I got audited once, and it was the most bullshit audit. I think I told you about it. Like, they considered everything that I ever had sent off of Coinbase as profit, and they took the Bitcoin price, which was maybe around $60,000 at the time, or maybe a little bit higher, and they were like, okay, everything you've ever sent off of here is considered profit, and we're never going to consider the basis of what you got it for. And then they slapped me with a giant tax bill, and I'm like, you freaking kidding me? And I had to hire a lawyer, and I paid a shit ton of money in lawyer fees to get out of this thing for them just to be able to be like, oh, you're all clear, you're all good. I'm like, what the heck? And it's like, even if you don't sell crypto because they know that you hold crypto, they just try to come after you. And it's like, yeah, now I'm paying a tax into basically the legal system. And you guys are going to get money because you're going to tax the lawyer for his income. So you're still getting my money, even though I never did anything wrong.
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus Christ, guys. Like,
yeah. So ridiculous.
But next time I think I'll just use ChatGPT and Claude and I'll fight it myself.
Yeah. I think that like so many like small legal battles will be settled that way now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it'd take a bunch of effort, like looking up the legislation, because it does hallucinate legislation a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd be like such a good tool for doing it still.
One day they're gonna be like, yeah, you owe us $1 billion because you sent money to Binance, and we looked at the Binance wallet, and we see that this wallet's holding billions of dollars, so it must be your wallet. I'm like, what?
And I mean, how good are they at looking into it? I mean, because like, how deep do they go? Because like, you can spoof transactions so that they like I remember a friend was I was kind of involved with this launch of this token, and instantly we were like, oh my god, he's like rugged everything. We were like, that's like, but it turned out that like nothing had been sold, but it was like routing a token with the same name through like so it just like if you just looked on the Explorer, it just looked like it was all being sold. But if you clicked into the transactions, it would go through like a chain of wallets, none of which were like it was like somehow spoofing the but it was like it wasn't tornado caching it in the sense like it was like spoofing as if that wallet was doing these send transactions, but it never touched it. That wallet actually never got them. And so it was like someone just trying to sabotage the launch. Like it was like there was no reason they didn't make it. You know, they weren't making any money out of it. All they were doing was making it look like this token was being sold when it wasn't.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know. I don't think they're that good at looking into it. And I think they just like poking around. But with the way AI technology is increasing, like they're going to get really good at looking into stuff. You know, it's like...
True.
Before, you used to have like a bunch of government workers, and like it'd be real physical humans who are getting paid like above minimum wage to like work on like during the week and work on nights and work on weekends and stuff like that. And they'd
real
be
physical boomers too.
Yeah, they'd be just
trying
processing
to slog their way through fucking Explorers. It would have been so funny to watch that even.
And now you could just basically run like freaking hundreds of documents and transactions and everything through and like kind of find the trail of it. So yeah, it'll get harder.
Yep. Should we end the stream there?
Let's do it. All right, guys. Good to see everyone. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day.
Cheers, guys. Catch you. See you next week.
Peace.